Social Security, Retirement, Disability, SSDI, Survivors, SSI, VA, RRB, Low Income, and No Income. What do these two new stimulus package proposals mean for you, and are you going to be left out? Well, I have all the details for you in this video, so let's get into it right now. But if you haven't done so, or if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video so you can join the fastest growing advocacy group and the #1 channel right here on YouTube dedicated to bringing you all the latest updates every single day as it pertains to stimulus, the stimulus packages, stimulus checks, fixed income, low income, money, benefits, Social Security, SSDI, SSI, VA, RRB, and so much more that we're discussing right here in the videos every single day. So let's get into this right now and make sure to hit that subscribe button right down below so you don't miss any videos going forward as things are changing very, very fast right now and there's a lot going on. So again, thank you so much for joining me. And yes, my wife Corey will be back in just a couple minutes here with the newest updated list of shoutouts for those names pulled right out of the fan club. So stay tuned for that. And congratulations in advance to all of those people. And by the way, yes, the list does change every single video. So let's get into this right now. All right, so over the last couple of days here, we've had a lot going on with these two new stimulus package proposals that have come out and announced. So there's been a lot going on with those. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, let me quickly run through these just really, really fast. I've talked about them in more detail in previous videos, but let me just really quickly hit on these. So here's what's interesting. Over the last couple days here, after months and months and months and months and months of asking Congress to do something, asking the president to do something, this week alone, we've received the introduction and proposals of two separate stimulus packages. Yeah, unreal, right? So here's what we've got on the table. We have a small group of bipartisan senators, a couple Democrats, a couple Republicans, working on a $68 billion package. Well, we also learned yesterday that the president wants to call on Congress to issue an additional stimulus package. So these are two separate packages. Now, we don't know a whole lot about package number 2 that the president is going to be calling on Congress to issue, but that's what we know as of right now. And I'm not sure if the official call from the president has been made yet, but this is what has been out there right now, is that the president will be calling out to Congress, asking them to approve billions of dollars more of funding going forward that will be needed within the next few weeks here. So, interesting, right? Especially as we've been calling on this. However, I do know that the vast majority of you right here in this community are made up of fixed income beneficiaries, like I've been mentioning, the whole list, like I said at the beginning of the video, as well as low income and a lot of individuals right here receiving many of these benefits. So I do know that the vast majority of the people in this community are encompassing those benefits, right? Well, over the last couple of days here and with these videos, I've seen a number of questions coming out. And of course, these are phrased in a variety of different ways, but essentially asking, are we going to be included? What's going on with these packages? Are we included? What's going to be happening? Are we getting anything? Is there money? Is there benefits? Is there stimulus? Are they raising our benefits? What's going on here? Are we going to be included? Or once again, are they going to forget about us? And again, like I said, these questions are asked in a variety of different ways, but essentially what I just laid out right there is pretty much what is asked across, the vast majority of the questions. It all encompasses, are we included, right? That's essentially the question, are we going to be included? So let me lay this out for you and just let you know what we know as of right now. Again, as I've said here over the last couple of days, these stories, these packages are still developing. We don't know a whole lot of information. In fact, the first package that was announced just a couple of days ago, the $68 billion bipartisan one, it seems to be, based on the information that I was looking at, it sounds like they didn't even want that to be announced to the public. According to what I was finding, it looks like that kind of maybe came out on accident. So it seems like they maybe don't even want everybody to know about it yet, that they're actually making some discussions behind closed doors right now and actually talking about this. Again, maybe I misinterpreted it, but basically what I was reading, it sounded like, whoops, we didn't really mean for everybody to know about this quite yet, right? Surprise! Yeah, right. So one of those situations. However, the one when it comes to the president calling on Congress to issue additional stimulus, again, we don't know all the parameters of these, but we do know that these are the framework of the packages. But to answer your questions, are you going to be included? As of right now, we don't really know what's encompassed within these bills. Therefore, it's kind of hard to say who's going to be included and what's even going to be in these packages, okay? So that's kind of the hard part right now is we're in this kind of transition period where we're kind of waiting, right? We're waiting for the president to call out to Congress and say, okay, here's what I'm looking for. We need this much money according to what I want to do with the money, what I want to do with my plan here, my objectives going forward, my strategies. I think we're going to need this much money for these objectives, these initiatives, right? We don't really have those parameters quite yet. When it comes to the other package, again, very slim information that's been released to us so far. However, they have indicated they want to have some money in there for restaurants, venues, for minor league sports teams, gyms, things like this. So again, what else is going to be in there? Is there going to be money in there for the people? We've also heard from administrative spokespeople that they are also talking alongside Congress, the administration, Congress. They're all talking about what they need to do to get potential financial relief and financial assistance to the American people. Again, who are we talking about? The American people being everybody? Business owners, small business owners, the elderly, seniors, people with disabilities, rich people, poor people, like what are we talking about here, right? So that has a lot of different meanings when they say they're in constant discussion to see what they can get for the American people, what kind of assistance they can bring for the American people. Like I said, what American people? Are we talking everybody? Who, right? So there's a lot of different avenues we could go down right here, and these are very general statements that are being made. So when the questions come in from many of you here in the community asking, are we included? My simple answer would be, we don't have enough information quite yet. So I know that that's not really the answer you want to hear, but honestly, we don't have the answers quite yet. As we continue to work through this and get more information on these packages that are being proposed, then of course I can come back to you and bring you the more information and say, okay, here's what we've got on the table. There's blank billions of dollars here, and it looks like we can probably grab some of that, right? But until we actually get that information, it's all still up in the air. We don't have a whole lot of information. So the main reason for making this video is because, as I've said so many times in previous videos, when I continue to see the same questions coming up time and time again from many people here in the community, down in the comments section, I like to make a dedicated video because if there's, that many questions coming in asking essentially the same thing, I know that there's a lot of other people out there wondering probably the exact same thing who maybe haven't left a comment yet, or, who maybe left a comment and I haven't seen it yet. There's just a lot of people that are probably asking the exact same thing, and I want to make sure to answer that for you right here. So that's what I'm doing with this video, and I hope that this answers a little bit for you, but the main moral of the story is you got to make sure that you're subscribed so that you can continue to watch all these videos going forward, as there's a lot going on. Seriously, like I said at the beginning of the video, here's the deal. We've been calling on the president. We've been calling on Congress. We've been calling on lawmakers. We've been calling on everybody. Please get some stimulus packages rolling here. Let's get some packages rolling, and let's start rolling out some of these different provisions for the packages. We've seen pretty much nothing for the last 8 months now, right? They've been working on the Build Back Better agenda, yes, but as of now, that package is just pretty much tabled, right? It's just sitting there on somebody's desk doing nothing until they actually bring it to the Senate and hold a vote on it, which, when is that going to happen, right? So that's what we're waiting on with that one. So when it comes to all these proposals and everything going on right now, we're finally seeing a little bit of action here over the last couple of days. We're finally seeing some different proposals being manufactured. And they're starting to realize that, hey, we're not beyond this whole COVID situation. We better start working out some different packages here and start getting some funding out to whether the people, the businesses, whatever they decide to do. We don't know that quite yet. So again, long story short, we're still waiting for further information. But I want to reassure you that I am here for you every single day. I upload 4 videos a day. I'm doing a lot of research, literally. You can ask my wife, right? Pretty much every time that she sees me, I have some kind of device in my hand, some kind of device doing research. Literally, we're sitting there trying to eat dinner. One hand, I got a fork. The other hand, I'm playing around on my device doing research. Literally, it happens every night. And she's like, can you put that thing down for a minute? And I'm like, dude, I got to do some research here. So seriously, it happens every night. So baby screaming on one side of the table, my wife screaming at me on the other side of the table, and I'm trying to do research. It's not quite that dramatic, but had to exaggerate a little bit. No, it's not that. It's not quite that bad. It's actually pretty nice. But my point is, I'm literally doing research all day, every single day. I wake up at 5 and my research starts about 5 minutes later. I roll out of bed and my research is starting like 5:05 a.m. I'm right at it. So, and usually about until 11:30 at night, I'm still doing the research. There's a lot going on right now. And I just wanted to reassure you, I'm here for you every single day. I get it. I understand the confusion, the uncertainty. I understand the struggle. Of course, everybody's struggle is different right now, but I want you to know I understand and I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. So please make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss any videos going forward, as things are changing really fast right now. So again, with that being said, subscribe down below, share this video, and of course, go back and check out any of the other 2,000 videos right here on the channel. And make sure to stay tuned for just a minute, another second here, as Corey's going to come in right now, read the new updated list out of the fan club, as the list is updated every single week, and all of these names are changing in every single video. So if you want to check out the fan club, again, it is completely 100% optional. It is not required. All of my videos here on YouTube are 100% free, always have been, always will be, and the fan club is just for those people who want a little bit more. There's a link down in the description. Otherwise, at the top of the comments section, feel free to check out that one as well, as it'll take you there and you can check out the fan club. So enough out of me. Corey, take it away, and congratulations to the fan club shout out winners right here in this video.
We're happy to give a shout out today to Noel Narwaki, Rachel Ray, Diana Wilson, Donna Spurgeon, Michael Gomez, Brenda Caballos, Nancy Wiggins, and John Floyd. Thank you guys for being in the fan club.